My cousin stole my identity and tried to ruin me. I always thought family was supposed to have your back. Blood is thicker than water, right? But I learned the hard way that sometimes the people you trust most are the ones who'll cut deepest. It started when my cousin Mark showed up at my door with nothing but a backpack and a story. He said he'd fallen on hard times, lost his job, couldn't pay rent, and had nowhere else to go. My mom always told me to take care of family, so I didn't think twice. I let him crash on my couch until he could get back on his feet. At first, everything seemed fine. He was polite, helped with chores, even bought groceries once or twice, but little things started to feel off. I'd misplace my wallet only to find it in weird places. My mail began disappearing, and when I logged into my online banking, I noticed small charges I didn't recognize. Nothing huge, just enough to slip under the radar. I brushed it off as mistakes. I mean, this was my cousin. Why would he steal from me? But then, one morning, I got a call from my bank. They asked if I'd just applied for a massive loan using my name. My stomach dropped. I hadn't. But apparently, I had submitted all the right documents, down to my social security number and pay stubs. That's when the alarm bells went off. I tore through my desk where I kept important files, and half of them were missing. Tax returns, pay slips, even an old copy of my driver's license. Gone. My blood ran cold. The only person who could have had access was Mark. I confronted him, and he didn't even flinch. He looked me dead in the eyes and said, "You have everything. I deserve some too." My jaw dropped. He actually tried to justify it, but it got worse. A week later, I was at work when HR called me in. Someone had filed a complaint saying I'd been harassing coworkers online. They had screenshots, messages I had sent, except they weren't from me. They were from an account made with my photo, my name, but twisted words I'd never typed. My cousin wasn't just stealing my money, he was stealing me. I tried to kick him out, but before I could, cops showed up at my door. They had a warrant. Apparently, I had been buying illegal stuff online, and the shipments traced back to my address. My cousin had been using my Wi-Fi, my name, my credit card. Suddenly, I was the criminal. And the craziest part? Some of my own family didn't believe me. My aunt swore Mark wasn't capable of that. My uncle said I was just trying to throw him under the bus. The people I thought would back me up started looking at me differently, like maybe I was the liar. I felt trapped in my own life, powerless, as my reputation crumbled around me. When I finally got him alone, I demanded to know why. And that's when he smiled. The same cousin I'd grown up playing video games with, the one who used to share secrets at family barbecues. And he said, "Because I can be a better you than you ever were." I realized then this wasn't about money. This was about obsession. He wanted my life. The only way out was to gather proof. I set up hidden cameras in my apartment, and sure enough, I caught him on tape late at night, rifling through my drawers, using my laptop, even rehearsing my voice to mimic me on phone calls. Watching the footage made my skin crawl. With that evidence, I went to the police. It took weeks, endless explanations, and a mountain of stress, but eventually, they saw the truth. Mark was arrested for fraud, identity theft, and a list of other charges. But here's the part that still haunts me. When they took him away in handcuffs, he turned back, smirked, and said, "You think this is over? I'll always be part of you. I changed my passwords, froze my credit, even moved apartments. But sometimes I still get mail addressed to me under names I never used, debts I never signed for." It makes me wonder, how much of me did he already become before I caught him? And will I ever truly get my identity back? Because family might share your blood, but some will try to take everything else too.